skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama at Protective Stadium, the home of the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on last year's national champions, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Pirates will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Hand off to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try just unable to complete the pass.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Hand off to the right side. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, UAB.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Caught in the flat by the running back. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Boy, risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And looking for a big play here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Blazers. A big defensive score.
How about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Short pass finds the tight end. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
second down after the incompletion. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver grabs it. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took him to the house. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Wide open downfield. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't...
And he will score. Touchdown, East Carolina. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
East Carolina, 14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he dunks it off to the tight end. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Has the first down and more.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The running back has it on a screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The shotgun handoff here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Blazers will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Pirates begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
get the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They'll run it out of the shotgun. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Pirates. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Blazers will bring their punt team on the field now. Just able to get it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
East Carolina, 31. UAB, 21.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blazers will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And a speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Gives it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Blazers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. Breaking free at the 35. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Pirates looking to keep this drive rolling. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick pass. The catch is made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The Pirates starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Pirates. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Blazers offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. He lets it rip. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. throws to the tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags the good throw. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Pirates will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is picked off. Brought down after the takeaway, a big play by the defense to end this quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Well, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up second and 10 from their own 20. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Here's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Movement here from the tight end. Ball handed off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. It's a shotgun run call. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. The Blazers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
On the move now. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. grinding away on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch all alone back there. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.